I'm Emma. I'm sat in a rainy Hong Kong. It's first thing in the morning and the children have gone to school. And I wanted to share with you my weekend. So myself and my eldest who lives here, we are both gluten and dairy free. My husband is not, but we cook gluten and dairy free here at home. And my youngest is not formally diagnosed yet. He gets the occasional rash, raised bumps. He occasionally says he's got tummy ache. Apart from that, he's shown no real signs of having an issue. Apart from this weekend, and I am exhausted. I'm totally exhausted from it. Mentally, physically, emotionally. It's so hard being a celiac or being gluten sensitive or intolerant yourself. It's really difficult to cope with yourself. I found it incredibly hard when I was first diagnosed. And then when my eldest here was diagnosed, that was really difficult for me. That's when gluten dairy free family started, because I grew up 25 years ago where these foods weren't in the supermarket. You purchased it on prescription. And you went to the pharmacist and you got your bread and your biscuits and your pasta and your pizza bases like you got medicine. And it didn't taste that great. It didn't. It improved lots. So that's where gluten dairy free family started, because I started cooking food and people were shocked when they would come around and they'd taste it and I'd go, oh yeah, that's gluten and dairy free. And they'd be like, oh, no. Oh, I know somebody. They would love that recipe. And so this is how we started. Now my youngest had a problem this weekend. And so he is now on a full gluten-free diet. Started yesterday. We eat gluten-free anyway at home. But, you know, when you're out and about, the occasional normal snack from the supermarket will go in his hand, and I wouldn't say no because he doesn't have a problem. But Saturday, he started needing to go to the toilet in the afternoon, and then that continued until bedtime, and then he complained his stomach hurt, and by the time he was in bed, he was crying, and he was sobbing, and he was screaming as the pain was coming over in waves. And then it would pass, and then it would be another wave of pain, and then it would pass, and it would be another wave of pain. And then he started getting itchy. I'm so itchy, mummy, and the cream wasn't soothing him. It's really difficult when they're so young and you're seeing your child go through so much pain, and you just want, as a mum, to take that pain away. And I just wanted to share this with you because, you know, I'm a health coach. I'm a certified gluten-free practitioner. I didn't see this coming. This reaction came on so quickly. We've had the occasional rashes. We've had the occasional stomach pain. Sometimes you wonder whether it's because they've eaten too many sweets, you know, after a birthday party, too many cakes, too many sweets. This was completely different. This was how I had felt in the past. This was how our eldest had felt in the past. And it's heartbreaking to see your young child go through it. And there's nothing really you can do to help them. So this is what I did to try and soothe him. I gave him some painkillers for the pain. I got him out and I put him in a bath, a warm bath. Very reluctantly he got in. I had to get in with him. So we were in our pajamas. We got in. I stripped him off. I got in there in my pajamas, put some baking soda in, and just lap it over his skin. Don't really touch his skin, not with anything if it's itchy. Just lapped it over his skin, let him sat there for a while, and it eased his crying because the itchy stopped. And I think the water took up his pain, as in he stopped thinking about the pain. He started splashing the water on himself. So it took away his feeling that, oh, I'm also in pain. So that really helped. And it gave the medicine some time to kick in. So we did that. And then the next day, he seemed okay. He still needed the toilet a lot for the next 48 hours afterwards. I just filled him with lots of fruit, lots of vegetables, lots of water, minimum processed food, even minimum gluten-free processed food. So if I couldn't, if I can't make it, it's not given to him. So he had homemade gluten-free bread, which we make with our own gluten-free flour, which we mix up. And he had some gluten-free cakes that we make at home. So I know what's in them. I know it's full of bananas and goodness, and, you know, it's really healthy. So, and we just watched him for 48 hours and he seems a lot better. And I just wanted to say, for anybody else who's got children who have this, it's really, really tough. Some children, you have a problem, this is what we have to do, and they just accept it and they run with it. And that was my eldest. He just accepted it and he ran with it. And the 48 hours I had here, the youngest bursting into tears, but I'm never going to be able to eat again. I'm never going to be able to eat sprinkled donuts again. I'm never going to be able to eat the croissants and the pastries from the shop again. And I was thinking, you're so me. That's what I miss. I miss the pastries and the danishes. So gluten dairy free family, gluten dairy free mum. I am on a mission to recreate all of his favourite foods over the next few months so that he does not miss them. So I just wanted to say, whatever you're going through, we're here. There's a huge community, and stick with it because it's worth it. You know, we want to grow up healthy. We want our kids to grow up healthy. And this is the best thing for you. If you are worried that your kid has a food allergy and you are worried that you are not being taken seriously by your doctor, then send me a message and I'll point you in the right direction. Wherever you are in the world. I speak to people all across the world, every continent. You are not alone. It's been a tough few days for me and I am absolutely exhausted. Last night was the first night I had of really good sleep, so stick with it. And see you soon.